Man United 0, West Ham United 1. Mike, revenge is sweet.
So sweet, mate. But oh my God, I've been through every emotion under the sun. I've been kicking things. I've been jumping up and down. I've been throwing things about. Oh my God. I've done a little bit of swearing as well.
Who would have thought it? Our second string side has gone up to Old Trafford, probably one of the hardest places to go and win in the country. Gone up there. Our second string team's gone up there. It's come up against Man United's second string team, and we won. I mean, come on, talk us through it. How are you feeling? And what do you make of the game on a whole?
Well, we started so well, didn't we? I mean, we're all over them, and I mean, we could have had a couple in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But once we scored, we awoke the sleeping lion, didn't we? They come at us then.
Yeah.
And give us a bit of a going over. But mate, Issa Diop, he was absolutely superb out there tonight. He was brilliant. I thought head and shoulders man of the match. Dawson was good as well, mine. But hey, mate, I mean, they all put in a lot of work, and it's just a great team effort. Krul, he was good as well. I like Krul. Yeah. He will set a win, and he's going to look as though he's going to be a decent player.
Before we go through the game and the goal in the game and all of that, we're going to start off with our debutants. Areola firstly in goal. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, you come out flapped at that corner, which was a little bit worrying. But I mean, again, you got to give him time to settle in, and he did okay. Made a couple of decent saves, so he improved after that. Yeah,
definitely. And Alex Krul, you mentioned him there. What did you make of him?
Yeah, steady game. You can see what sort of player is. He breaks up, he breaks it up. He gives it to someone else who can make the big pass. I mean, he tried a couple of big passes himself, but they didn't really come off. But I mean, decent debut.
Yeah, definitely. Let's get into the goal then. I mean, the first 10 minutes, you mentioned it there, we were fit, we were up for it, we were going for it, and it's shown with the goal inside 10 minutes from Manuel Lanzini.
Oh, it's a good finish. But, I mean, give Ryan Fredericks his due. He absolutely skinned them. And he had a great game in the Europa League last week. And, I mean, he looks so good. It's such a shame he's picked that injury up.
I know. It's so gutting for him, because we thought he was going to be okay, and then he just pulled up again. How frustrating is that for him and for us as well? Because I mean, what an asset he'd be in Europe. We'll just have to wait and see how severe his injury is, but so frustrating for him and us and David Moyes.
Yeah, definitely. It is. It's a real shame because I say he played well in Europe, and the first 5 minutes of the night he looked superb. To be fair, I mean, that is a real shame. Other than that, though, there's a lot of pluses in the game. I mean, I think Noble was a little bit lucky to stay on the pitch, to be honest.
Christ.
I was screaming out for Moyes to take Noble off and bring on Benrahma and let Lanzini sit in.
Yeah, we were saying.
Or someone else. One of the two of them.
Yeah, we were definitely saying that in our household as well, because he lived his game on the edge. Let's see who's in the chat. Getting sweet revenge indeed. Mickey Mouse Cup. A solid performance all round. Diop and Dawson, fantastic. And we've got the live exclusive from the training from the dressing room now. The Sky Sports Carabao Cup man of the match went to, drum roll please, the man himself, Craig Dawson. What did you make? I mean, it just seems to be. It seems to be every single centre-back partnership that David Moyes puts this season so far is working. You've got Zouma and Ogbonna, you've got Diop and Dawson, you've got Diop and Zouma. Everything seems to be working in that back line.
Yeah, I think, those two were absolutely awesome, especially Diop as well. I mean, those two together looked excellent. I mean, they didn't make too many runs in behind us, so they were playing in front of us, and that suited us a little bit.
Yeah.
But when they did sort of break in behind, I mean, they got their foot in or they won it. Dawson won a few useful headers. Diop was brilliant. I mean, a couple of balls that he cut out were destined for the box. Yeah, I mean, did really well. I think the big plus, though, mate, was we've rested Rice, Antonio, Souček. They're all sat there, which is great to see that they're there as well, supporting the team.
Yeah.
really makes us, makes us think, hey, they all care,
Yeah, definitely. Were you surprised to see them travel up there, or would you have rather them stayed at home?
I think it's good that they've shown support. I mean,
Yeah.
what are they going to do? Sat at home, you know what I mean? They ain't going to hurt them a little, They've had a rest. They've been sitting there sipping a cup of tea, I mean, enjoying the game. Or if you can enjoy that sort of game, but there you
I
go.
know. Yeah.
Full stop. I mean, it's just great that they all had a rest, and okay, Sufel coming on wasn't ideal. That was,
Mm.
that wasn't in the plans, but hey, he was there. Good job he was there.
Oh yeah, definitely. The one thing that impressed me was how organised we were, and everybody knew their job. Let's talk about the starting lineup that was brought out, because it definitely surprised some people. I still don't know what happened with it, really. This is what was put out. So Areola, so we had Fredericks, Johnson, Diop, Dawson, Masuaku. We thought we were going to be playing some sort of back five, but I don't think we saw that, Mike. I think.
No.
What do you think happened? What did you evaluate from?
Well, we went in the flat back four and Johnson. To be fair to the lads, playing out of position again, and he's had a great game at left back. He started the game really well. I know he faded a bit towards the end, but hey, that's his first game,
Yeah.
I mean, he put a couple of good balls in with his left foot. I like him. I think there's a player there. I really do, and yeah, good on the lad. He's had a good game as well tonight.
Yeah.
If they went with a back four and Arthur was playing out on the left wing, which is the best place for him, Yarmolenko missed that chance. Oh dear.
We'll come on to the final part of the game in a second, but the two in midfield, I thought Kral impressed. He was mobile, he was physical, He put his foot in. Noble lived on the edge, and just discuss.
Well, I'm just so glad for him that he's played that full game and he's won, because that's a little bit of karma for him. You know what I mean? That's something we can brush that thing aside on Sunday now, and and move on though.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of the front few that we put out, we had Lanzini, of course, getting the goal. He was buzzing his way around. I said to Dad, he's just an annoyance, isn't he? He's just there. He's here. He's putting his foot in. He's winning balls. He's scoring goals. He's just an annoyance to defenders.
That's a great finish though, because he's just peeled off and he's just passed it into the corner. He's shown a cool head, and it's a great little finish. Yeah. I mean, Yarmolenko did all right, other than missing that sitter, because you could see he couldn't even run at the end. I mean, that's the first time, that he's played a full 90 minutes this year. So for us anyway, I know he's played international football, but yeah. I mean, we'll let him off for missing that one day.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about Yarmolenko in detail, because when he came out, I thought, I expected him to start, but I thought he had that little bit of intensity. I'm not Yarmolenko's biggest fan, but he got a lot of. I've seen so far, he's been given a lot of criticism on Twitter, and I don't think he was that bad. I thought he was better than I thought he was going to be.
Yeah, he did one little flick where he lost the ball, but that was one time where when he's. I don't mind him taking people on in the box and losing it in there, because he's committing defenders. And that's what he should be doing. I just don't want him losing it down the other end, Okay, if there's someone in a better position, then maybe he should be laying it off. But, I mean, there's a lot of teams that would like to have Yarmolenko coming off the bench for them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just before we move on with our thoughts on the starting lineup, this is what's just been put on Twitter. There's the away allocation. Tonight we filled out a Premier League allocation of over 3,000 fans, classroom tonight. You could hear them on the telly. We all know that the speakers are near all of the Man United fans more than they are the away fans, because they want to project the Manchester United crowd. But we were exceptional tonight. You heard the Pablo Fornal song. You heard everything. Hats off to all the fans that went up tonight.
10 out of 10 to them, mate. They were absolutely brilliant, as we always are. I mean, those guys travelled up there for watch a second team, in the Carabao Cup on a Wednesday night. They're not going to get home until tomorrow, a lot of them. I mean, fantastic. Great support. and I'm so glad they got a result for them guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. And on this day in 2019, West Ham beat Man United 2-0 at the London Stadium. Everything is falling right. We're going to take some comments, then come back to the game. Revenge is sweet. Everybody's liking the title. Revenge is sweet. Very happy. Even Yarmolenko did okay. WHU FC, come on, great winning mentally at the club at the moment. Can feel something special again this season. Oh, the revenge. Yes, boys. Yes, Luke. Hello, everyone. Hope you are well. Lawrence, it worked out perfectly. He did in the end. Victory, that is for sure. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Fredericks wins the game inside 10 minutes. Is the cup draw on Saturday? We will look out for that. Sharky, do you know what time it is, so I can have a little gander, see when it is? Thanks for that. Yes, Mighty Hammers. Who feels like a pretty bubble? Definitely. Is it tonight? I don't know when the Carabao Cup draw is. I will research you
Not
that
sure.
now, but to continue on, I want to talk about one man, and his name is Jarrod Bowen. I cannot sing this man's praises enough. He was very good last season, but he stepped up not one but two notches for me so far this season. I don't know what's happened to him, but he was exceptional yet again tonight, in my opinion.
Oh, superb, mate. I mean, he was holding it up well as well, better than he did on Sunday. I mean, he had a decent game Sunday. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it.
Fantastic
performance, good game. But tonight he was even better at holding it up and then making those little runs in the channels. I mean, superb, absolutely brilliant. The guy's improving. He's improved game on game. I was surprised he didn't get Ben Rama on. I thought he might have got him on, but yeah. Just so we could get hold of the ball, because we couldn't get hold of the ball for a good 15, 20 minutes there. I mean, they were at us. He would have been ideal to try and get his foot on the ball, and get us up the pitch. But fair dues. The substitutions were okay in the end, I think.
Yeah, so the substitutions that came on, Vlasic, he didn't really float my boat, to be honest, again tonight. What about you?
No, not really, but a bit unfair. I mean, he had to do a lot of running backwards, didn't he, instead of forwards. So, yeah, he didn't really get much of a chance to get into that game.
Yeah. I believe the Carabao Cup draw is pretty soon, to be honest with you, but we're going to do some research on that. Guys, let me know in the chat. Let's have a look at some comments. Bowen 100. Oh, wrong comment. Hang on. But yeah, Bowen was very good tonight.
Yeah.
He just never stops running. Bowen is massive, exceptional again tonight. Luke says, I thought it was a good decision to not play Antonio, keep Declan Rice and Cresswell and Co all fresh for the weekend. I completely agree, Luke. One criticism of Bowen, just needs to pick up his head earlier and pass it, but only one small. Yeah, sort of. I do get that. Jarrod impressed me tonight.
Yeah, I do get that, but yeah, he's getting better. He's still got room for improvement. He's getting there.
Yeah. What is the hang on, so the draw is set to take place following Manchester United's cup tie of West Ham this evening, so I believe it's going to be tonight at some point. I don't know, somebody who's watching it on Sky, please can you let me know when the 10 p.m. the draw is going to be? Well, what time's that? What's time now?
It's 21:54 or 55 coming up. Yeah, so it's 5 minutes.
So it's 5 minutes. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Even Kent, but that's part of his game. It's getting better. Is Big Craig Dawson got the man of the match? Just before we move on, it is tonight, so we might stick around if we're lucky and see who we get in the next round. Maybe that's not a promise. But what did you make of Man United tonight, Mike?
Yeah, they didn't really try to get him behind us. Lingard was fairly quiet. He had a couple of shots. They brought Greenwood on and he did okay. For me, United should have a better second team than what we have. They've got Sancho, £70 million worth of player, you know what I mean, as a reserve. I mean, they should be beating our reserve team. Full stop. Yeah. It's just, 100% effort from everyone tonight that's got us that result. I mean, now I think we should go for this cup. I mean, it's all depending on what this draw is. I'd love us to get into that final. It's a place at Wembley, mate, and it's I went back in 81. When we actually drew with Liverpool in the first game at Wembley and then lost in the replay at Villa Park. But I mean, it's a great occasion. It's a chance for silverware. I mean, now it might be difficult. We might have to play a slightly stronger team in the next round. You know,
It is
all
good,
depending-
Mike.
yeah.
Isn't it good? Good issues for David Moyes to have. That's for sure.
Oh, great. I mean, Arthur didn't look fit tonight. But he's getting there, isn't he? You know what I mean? So it's minutes under the belt again for another player. So, yeah. I mean, for me, he can be a dangerous player.
Yeah.
Out on that left flank. So we need to get him fit one way or another.
Yeah, this is the numbers for the balls of tonight's draw. I didn't even know it was tonight, to be honest. So this is all off the cuff. So Brentford is number 1, Burnley number 2, Leeds number 3, Liverpool number 4, Man City number 5, Preston 6, QPR 7, Southampton 8, Stoke 9, Sunderland 10, Arsenal 11, Brighton 12, I believe. I don't know who won out of Chelsea, Villa. And the magic number for us tonight is number 14 when that draw comes out. Let's have a look at some more comments. First away win at Old Trafford since the famous Great Escape in 2006.
Yeah.
How good is that, Mike?
Oh, flipping hell, yeah. It's a long time coming, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Long time coming, but we deserved that tonight for the effort those lads put in.
We did. How good does it show? Because we've went against Man United 2 times in 4 days, and we have put in a very good effort. We were very, very good, I thought, against Man United. We were unlucky not to get anything on Sunday. We come here, we show grit, we show determination, we show everything that puts into a David Moyes side was there tonight in our second side. How nice was it, Mike?
It's great. I mean, you know, I'm so happy for the fans, like I said, that travelled up there.
Brilliant.
For all the team. I'm happy for all those lads. It's good because, you know, the squad is not looking that thin. I mean, we're all worried about the strength of our squad, aren't we? I mean, Bowen sort of slipped in as, you know, a replacement striker for Antonio, and he's done a decent job in 2 games. So, I mean, the depth of our squad is, I'd still like another left back and another striker, but otherwise, it's pretty good. You know, I think we've invested in the right sort of players, you know, to start building this squad up, you know, to take on Europe and maybe even now a couple of cup runs.
Yeah. Let's take some more comments. This League Cup is the earliest cup to win. It certainly is. Arthur looked 70% tonight. He wasn't as effective. He was slightly sloppy, but am I being harsh, Mike, do you think?
Yeah, like I said, he just didn't look 100% fit, and he's not 100% fit because he's not match fit. Because he's not played matches. He's played games for the under 23s. I mean, that's not going to get him match fit for games against Man United.
No.
You know, so I mean, he's got some minutes under his belt. I think he's a good option. You can throw him on, you know what I mean, and he can cause some damage. I mean, he doesn't even know what he's going to do himself with the ball sometimes, but he's got the ability to take people on and beat them. You know, I mean, there is an exciting player in there, but there's also one that, you know, that gives away stupid passes sometimes, and but that's why you don't want him anywhere near our box. We want him down the other side, down the other end.
Completely, yeah. Let's take some more comments. What a shift tonight from the lads. Completely. Well done, West Ham. Love you, Hammers. Thank you very much. The quadruple is still on. And its crowd was Bohemian Busquets. I like that, James. I like that. He was very good tonight, I thought. Ken says, I was there in 2007. Worst last 10 minutes I've ever been at.
Yeah.
Luke says, we have improved against United in recent years. It's nice not to get battered playing them, and it's nice. And somebody says it up here. It's nice to go to a ground and think, you know, we've got a chance today. Not like in years past we were like, oh, we'd take a 1 or 2-0 loss. We're going into games with no fear.
Oh yeah, I've been out and seen us get battered 3 or 4-0. You know what I mean? And you know, and I've watched this on telly like this from behind the sofa. You know, but those days are gone now. I mean, they haven't give us a battering for a long time. I mean, we you know, especially Moyes' teams, they've stood up to him and give him a right go, you know. And we've beat him a couple of times, haven't we, at the London Stadium, you know, which I'm lucky enough to see. I think that their levels dropped a little bit from back in the the 90s and whatever, and ours has come up a bit. So we're getting closer to them.
Definitely. Let's have a look here. We proved a point. We did. We are becoming a new West Ham, good and proper. James says Diop and Dawson were like Desai and Ramos in the back. Both were solid. Areola was excellent too. Our play was consistent and organised. Gareth says, I was watching the game on the telly. I was so proud to hear how loud our supporters were. They did us proud. They certainly did. It just shows 3,000 fans we took up there. 3,000 fans on a Wednesday night in a Carabao Cup game where we knew this wasn't going to be our priority. They did us proud tonight. They did us proud. No fear. We have got no fear. And this is what I love, In November, Mike, today, funny enough, our fixtures were announced for November. We've got 2 Premier League fixtures in November. I think it's Liverpool home and Man City away. But you look at it now, I think we can give them a good go.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Hey, we don't need to fear anyone. Let's just go up against them and give them a go. I mean, we got to keep organised and we got to keep tight at the back. We know that, but no, we've got the ammunition and we can catch teams on the break. So we don't fear anyone.
Yeah. The draw is just starting. Yeah, Ken, does it say for you? It says on Twitter, 4th round draw commencing shortly. That's what it says on mine. I think last time it took about half hour, so hopefully it doesn't. We will stay on for a bit longer. Another 5 minutes. If it doesn't start, we will head, but I'll keep my eye on that. We are giving them a game now. I love it. Chef Scott is in the house come on, you Irons. Home draw, hopefully, yeah. Watching Noble topple Lingard and then not helping him up was pretty funny, yeah. As we said, he was living on a knife edge, and he was a bit lucky at times, wasn't he?
He certainly was. I mean, got away with that. I mean, if VAR would have probably pulled him up for a penalty for dragging his shorts or his shirt and his shorts. But then again, I think Matic might have got sent off.
I was literally just about to say that. I watched it. I was furious. What happened, basically, if you didn't watch it, is there was I think it went out for a throw-in. Matic and Soufal were quite near each other. All of a sudden, he looks like he's going to walk off, gets his leg, pokes it straight into the not so nice area.
Yeah. I mean, that was naughty. That was really naughty. And VAR, I reckon, would have sent him off for it.
Yeah. Here we go. I believe it's just starting. They are talking about some creative energy thing. Oh, and it's commencing shortly. Let's go back to that page. Hopefully it will start very soon. Some huge performances tonight. Dawson, Crowd, Diop, Areola standout, certainly.
Yeah.
Let's have a little look here. Scroll down. Easy 6 points. That's what I said on Twitter. Easy 6 points against Liverpool and City in November. Lovely Curry sat down just in time for kickoff. Absolutely buzzing. What a result. X11 last 10 minutes. We needed Antonio or Benny so bad. I'm so happy they did not score. We all are. X11. Brilliant result. Let's scroll down. Yeah, it was disgusting from Matic. Really wasn't nice.
That was poor.
Luke says Nobes seems to be releasing some stress and anger from Sunday. I think definitely, Luke. Definitely. Yeah, it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice. Draw not started yet. I'll let you know when. Thank you very much. Let's talk about the second half yet again. Oh, draw on now apparently, and here it is. Right then, so they are at Old Trafford. Mike, just test. Can you hear anything? Any feedback coming through?
No, I haven't got any feedback, mate. You're all right.
Good. All right then. So it's just starting. So we will keep you an update of what happens and see who we get. Right. I'll tell you what. I've just turned off the volume. They're blabbering on about we made it. You made it. Blah 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 blah. Redknapp and Richards. Nobody wants West Ham. Matic should have been carded. Ref bottled it. I don't think he saw it vividly enough, to be honest, to realise how
he didn't see that. It was a yellow card at least. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, they are just having a bit of banter now as they are getting ready to start the draw. But just on that, yeah, they are just waffling. Scott, they are waffling. The second half, yet again, I keep saying it every week. We absorbed the pressure really, really well.
Yeah, brilliantly. I mean, we were set up so well, and Crowd did a great job in there with Noble. Noble kept working his socks off. He realised he was walking the tightrope and he didn't go piling into too many stupid challenges. I think Yarmolenko tried to make one where he missed the guy, and if he'd have caught him, he'd have been another one that would have been, a red card might have come out, or at least a yellow. So, I mean, yeah.
So the ball numbers are Brentford 1, Burnley 2, 3 Leeds, 4 Liverpool, 5 Man City, 6 Preston, 7 QPR, 8 Southampton, 9 Stoke, 10 Sunderland, Arsenal are 11, 12 Brighton, 13 Chelsea, 14 West Ham, 15 Leicester and 16 Tottenham. So, you've got Preston, you've got QPR, you've got Sunderland in there.
We're not going to get any of them, mate. You know who we're going to get. It'll be Liverpool, Chelsea for sure.
Yeah, there are some big boys in there. Let's hope our luck can continue. Well, no. Our luck can start, and hopefully we can get one of them lesser teams. Right, then they are. He's just putting his hand into the pot. Scott, if you're going to ruin it, Scott's going to ruin it now because he's going to put in the chat who we've got. This is going to be brilliant. They're just starting off. This is the round 4 draw now live. If you're just joining us, watch along for, this is completely off the cuff. We didn't even know this was happening, but it's the round 4 draw for the Carabao Cup as we made it through. Chelsea come out first at home.
Oh,
and they take on, here we go. They take on number 8. Yes, we haven't got Chelsea, which are Southampton. So Chelsea take on Southampton. There we go. Cheers, Scott. Cheers. Greatly appreciated. It was loved here in the atmosphere. Guys, get your predictions in. Who are we going to face? Oh, here we go. Arsenal. Arsenal at home.
Oh, we'll have Arsenal there.
Here we go. Arsenal at home. They take on number 3, which are Leeds. Arsenal take on Leeds. The Premier League sides are fizzling out here. I like it. Everyone get their predictions in. Who do you want us to face? I'm going to predict Preston away, says Luke. Absolutely buzzing with that win. Dawson or Burn man of the match for me. Come on your minds. Mike, who do you want to get?
Oh, I really don't care, mate. I mean, like, even if we play one of the big boys, they're not going to play their full side.
And here we go. Stoke at home. They've got Brentford. That's another Premier League side out. It's looking good here. Gary's saying he'd like Wolves home. Perhaps Wolves can't score goals, can they?
They beat.
Oh, number 14. Here we are. We've got a home fixture. West Ham United. No one spoil it. Oh, no. Oh, for God's sake.
Liverpool.
Even worse.
Man City.
Unbelievable.
Never.
Unbelievable. That is our luck. I swear they rigged this. Thing so bad. We've got Man City.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable.
Even Harry Redknapp's doing the flipping draw. He's even shocked and all. Oh. There we go. Right, I'm turning that off. There you go. Leicester take on someone. Leicester at home. Right, this is the last one, then we're turning it off. Leicester take on number 12. Brighton. I've had that. That is our luck. But, we talked about it earlier. Bring them on.
Well, why not? We're at home. Why not? Bring it on.
Yeah. At least it's not away. Here we go. Yeah. Oh no. We've got Man City. Oh God. Oh, for Christ's sake. Easy win. Deflated from Sharky. That sums it up.
I knew. Well, the thing is, though, if you're going to win it, you've got to beat them somewhere.
You have, yeah. But it is our luck to get Man City, Man United and Man City.
That is West Ham, that is.
Yeah, there is nothing. Yeah, there you go. So someone's just put on Twitter, you couldn't write it. Man United, then Man City. Here we go. Paddy Powers, Paddy Power, full-time Man United near West Ham won. The home side now free to focus on getting knocked out of more competitions. Right, then we're going to leave it there. City didn't have a shot on targets. No, they didn't against Southampton. They didn't. But there we go. I don't know when those draws will be taking place, but it'll be some point in the future. Mike, any last thoughts on the draw or the game? You've still got to be buzzing. That's a little bit different.
But it's disappointing to get Man City in the next round, but let's just enjoy that result.
Yeah.
Enjoy that result and bring City on.
We take on Leeds on Saturday, and then I believe Thursday night is Rapid Vienna at home. I think the fixtures just keep on coming, which means the content just keeps on coming here on West Ham Unofficial. So let's get the graphic up. Here we go. So drop a like on the video, share the channel if you haven't already to your friends, families, and Cats. Subscribe, and just by might there, hit the bell icon, just touch it, just tap it, hit the bell icon so to be notified every time we go live or upload a video here on West Ham Unofficial. But there we go. So what's the day today? Wednesday. So Thursday, tomorrow, will be a big talk about football. We wasn't here last week due to playing Europa League, but we will be back with a big talk about football tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Mike, thank you very much for coming on as always, and I'm going to bed. Come on, you Irons. Thank you very much, Luke. Thank you very much, everyone in the chat. And we'll see you in the next one.